Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigil here, welcome back to our video. So in this one, we're gonna talk about the Injustice 2 Mobile anniversary and pretty much go down to what happened in the previous years, since the first year where it was celebrated and we had some chests on sale to the previous year, so you guys can form some expectations in regards to that. But don't blame me if the anniversary sucks, because all I'm doing is relating the past events. So yeah, well, that being said, let's get into it. First of all, 2018, it was the first time it was celebrating an anniversary, and yeah, we only got a chance to get free gems if you submitted to Twitter or sponsor something like that. Also, I guess there were some gem sales in the stores, but there's not much info on this. But yeah, let's move on to the next video, the next year. In 2019, we had quite a few things going on. First of all, we had the legendary Darkseid release, which I think made Arkham Knight Batman Legendary 2 and made the first Platinum chest, putting both of them in that. We had some daily rewards, and we had the introduction of the Multiverse Arena seasons. And since then, it's been a tradition that you're gonna see Multiverse Character Arena seasons with the anniversaries, and you kind of see them all around the year with the exception of Multiverse Armored Supergirl. Multiverse Armored Supergirl is only gonna come around during the anniversary with very few exceptions, and it has happened since 2019, if I'm not wrong about this, every single goddamn year. So yeah, just be aware that you should be expecting that. And I'm gonna skip over the anniversary and the daily rewards as I talk about the next years, because that's gonna be a reoccurring theme. I'm gonna stop and be like, oh, this year we also had a Multiverse Armored Supergirl Arena season. But yeah, let's move on. 2020, we had first of all a legendary chest that had a total of a 5% chance for legendary. The cost was pretty high. I think it was 450 or 500, and we didn't have the best legendary selection, though back then a lot of the good legendary characters were not even released yet. But yeah, this chest is irrelevant because now we have just random chests that you have in the store that have an 8 or 10% chance to get a legendary in some cases, so anything like that is not gonna cut it. And then we have anniversary gear material chest. Not gonna go over any gear material chest because they just keep changing them, and the answer is mostly the same. For some new players, it might be a bit useful to get a boost in terms of progress, but as soon as you get soul rates properly going, that's not gonna be a resource that you lack. But yeah, let's move on to next year. Bro, 2021 was lame, or I missed something, or I don't know, man. But we had the anniversary gear chest yet again, and we had an anniversary thank you bundle. Thank you for playing this game for 4 years. There you go, you're gonna have a chance to only get ripped off $50 instead of 100 for a legendary character. Only the catch is you're gonna get a random one, and we're gonna make sure to put Collector, Wonder Woman, and Brainiac in there, who got challenges you can farm them from. Yeah, that sucked. That was 2021. That really sucked. Let's move on. And also, alongside this, there were the Multiverse Arena seasons. It's overall gonna be a longer event. It's not gonna be a day with the chests in the store. But in 2021, they really did not try. Okay, so 2022, we had a few things going. First of all, we had again the anniversary gear material chest that I'm not gonna go in depth or talk about. We had the Legend of Injustice chest. It was a legendary character chest that had something like it again, an 8 or 10% chance to get a legendary, and it was just a mix of every single goddamn legendary in the game, which is a weird chest. I mean, if you're going for something specifically or something good, that was probably a bad chest for you, but for those people who just like collecting and just getting shards for characters and just maxing them out for the sake of having them, those play just a mobile like Pokemon. And again, that's not necessarily a bad way to have fun, as long as you make sure it doesn't impede your progress and make it slower, by all means. But it was overall, in my opinion, not a good chest, and I doubt we're gonna see it again. We had the International Women's Day chest, which is an okay chest. It's a decent chest for new players. It's got some chances for EPI and Harley, not the highest, but it's decent. FEM4 chest, Force chest is pretty bad, and then we had the Joker League of Anarchy chest, which was reduced by 25% sale, and at 225 is not the worst chest in the game, but it's out of the League of Anarchy chests. If you want to open one, you are looking for the one that costs at full price 400, because that's the one that's gonna have the increased chances to get yourself those characters. Like, it's gonna be a huge difference between this one and the good one. Just be aware of that. But yeah, let's move on to 2023. Okay, in 2023 we got quite a lot of things. Even messed this up a bit. First of all, we get the Elder Swamp Thing premium chest. I think we recently got that on a sale, and it's weird because I mean, if you want him, it's not a bad chest, but you're unlucky to be in a situation where you want him. We got Old Golden Armor Wonderman on sale, which is pretty bad. We got a 20% discount for Batman the Drowned, which is extremely good. Anybody who had any shards missing from Batman the Drowned would have been happy to see this chest. Like, this is amazingly good, even on a 20% sale. We had the Deathstroke's chest on sale, which is also pretty good, because Deathstroke is my boy. Everybody wants Deathstroke, especially early on the life cycle of an account. And then we had a Martian Manhunter Legendary chest, which is fine, I guess. Again, alongside this, we got the we get the arena seasons. Another thing that we're pretty much for sure gonna get, because I didn't really mention because it wasn't always in the game, but instead of the calendar thing where they just send you every day something in the inbox, now we actually have a calendar feature that they use for some events. I think they used it recently for like the Superman celebrations or something like that, and they're probably going to use it with the anniversary. And something to note is that they might give out a free pay-to-win artifact at random, because they did that last year. Though last year they did it through a pass. I think it was like a small 7-day pass where you could get that, but since then the system, it's probably going to be a daily login type of deal, and we might get an artifact. But yeah, that's kind of about it for this video. Let me know in the comments what chests you're looking for and what would you want to see. I would personally love to see some Mr. Freeze chest or some Blue Beetle chest. Bro, I'm so tempted but so scared to start growing my Blue Beetle, because he's only 3 stars, but it's gonna take ages to get him to a higher class ascension, though it's so worth it. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Again, let me know in the comments what you would love to see from the upcoming anniversary. Hold on. I'm gonna get a question, and it's a life hack that you guys can do. I mean, it's at the end of the video. People asking this question are not gonna watch this far, but if you're wondering when is the Injustice 2 Mobile anniversary, you go on Google and you go Injustice 2 Mobile release date. It's released on 9th of May, so around that time that's gonna happen. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.